Hey tubers, today I thought I'd do a quick video on airbrushing and how to make a very inexpensive paint booth. Airbrushing is a great way to get a base level of dirt on your cars and take off some of the shine. You can see on this Central Vermont box car, I basically used some diluted, very diluted white paint and to tone down the colors and fade them out a bit. And then I've also taken some dirt colored paint and airbrushed it along the bottom of the box car and along the trucks to take the shine off. A really good example is on these two ADM tank cars. The one on the left has had basically nothing done to it, and you can see it still has quite the factory shine, whereas with about a less than a minute of airbrushing, you can take the shine off of the trucks and give it a little bit of just a base level of dirt, and it really looks much more realistic. So with that being said, let me show you my paint booth that I've built over here in what I call my electrical room. I've built this paint booth. It's out of, and I used our old range hood when we replaced, this was the builder's range hood that was on there, and we replaced it with a stainless steel one to match our other appliances. But I took the range hood and just turned it upside down. I put a platform over top of the fan area and just put a turntable on that. You can buy these, the turntable hardware at your Home Depot or home improvement store, and basically that's my fan for, you can hear running there. I still use the original controls to control the fan speed, and I don't use the light control, but that I have a light bar hooked up. Let's see if we can see it here. That light bar is just I run a plug through the side, and it's hooked into power bar. And then I've just taken some cardboard, double-walled cardboard, and fashioned a box to go over top of the hood. And boom, I have a paint booth. Now the fan exhausts out the bottom, as you would your normal range hood. And I've put a couple layers of furnace filters over top of the opening. Now if you're close to an exterior wall, obviously it'd be easier just to run the vent outside the wall, but I'm not able to do that, so I just run a couple furnace filters there and to remove all the particulates from the paint itself, and that does a pretty good job. Now it doesn't remove all the smell, but it's effective. It's effective, and it does the job. It's much better than just exhausting the paint fumes into the room unfiltered. So that's my cheap paint booth. Now for paint brushes themselves, I had two Posh, or Pache, however you pronounce it. I had two of those with the bottom feed, and it was I didn't pull it out as much as I would have liked to, just because it was such a pain to clean up after the fact, after using it. You have that tube, or if you're using bottles, like these guys here, you have that inner tube that's always a pain in the butt to get the paint out of, and you don't want it to clog up all the holes. So the cleanup was always a pain with the bottom feed airbrush. But when I was at the National Convention in Cleveland, I picked up Badger airbrush, and it was only, I think I paid $90, and on that I got an undecorated box car and some paints, some needle juice, and can't remember. I think there was something else in the kit, but it was a great deal for 90 bucks. And it's this Patriot 105. It's a top feed airbrush, and so the paint just goes in there, and you can see the actual, I don't know if you can see it on here, but you can see the actual needle in there at the bottom of the cup. And this is so much easier to clean. Basically, you don't have to clean out the needle to that point, and even if you want to clean the needle off, you just back off this screw here, and the needle comes out the back end, and you can wipe that off, and much faster to clean. And so consequently, I find myself, you know, I don't mind picking up the airbrush and just doing something quick if that's what I need, say to do this wheel set or something. I'll pick up the airbrush and do those, no problem. So it's I really am happy with this top feed airbrush. So, and then down here, of course, I have a regulator to control the air pressure, and I got this Campbell Housefield compressor for like 40 bucks from a guy. So it's a great deal. It was so this is my airbrush setup, and I really like it for weathering, and hope you got something out of this video. And go ahead, and if you can find, I found one of my neighbors was discarding their range hood out by the it was in the garbage one day, and I picked it out, and my buddy Tony, he built one just like this, and basically it cost him nothing to build. So it's a great way to get a cheap airbrush, or air booth, sorry.